Pokémon Legends Arceus has the potential of being the Pokémon game of my childhood dreams, and it comes so close to being just that. In fact, there's just one thing holding it back: the graphics. Textures, Pokémon, quest givers, trees and more will all only appear if you're basically right beside them, and it's such a distraction for a game that makes you want to explore every corner of its world. But by shifting the Pokémon formula to focus on the open world exploration and the quest to catch 'em all, Pokémon Legends Arceus has truly revolutionized the series for a more modern audience. With this new game, we're essentially starting from scratch, going back to the earliest point in series history. We're exploring Hisui, a primitive form of the Sinnoh region, where there's just one main settlement, Jubilife Village. From here you'll go on expeditions, working to help the Hisuian people learn and understand more about Pokémon, but also to complete the region's first Pokédex. You do that in 3 ways: seeing a Pokémon, catching it, and then if you really want to complete your dex, you'll have to level up your knowledge of each Pokémon by completing research tasks. So settle in, because you're going to spend so much time in Hisui, discovering each of its distinct biomes, exploring through day and night cycles, just to see what pops up next to catch. It's a gameplay loop that feels more organic, more rewarding than just moving from town to town looking for the next gym. By stripping away the quest to beat the Elite Four and focusing instead on the gotta catch 'em all element of the tried and tested Pokémon formula, it forces the story to focus on the Pokémon themselves, truly making them the star of the show in a way that no other series entry really has. The series has always excelled in the joy of discovering what lurks in the long grass, but Pokémon Legends Arceus presents that same joy wandering around in the overworld. You can spot something you've not added to your Pokédex and make your way over, allowing yourself time to pick the right ball or the right Pokémon to attack it in advance. There's an extra layer of tactics at play, because if you're clever, you can catch a Pokémon without even having to battle it. But when they do happen, battles start right where you're standing, giving you a great sense of the Pokémon scale. Plus, there's more room for tactical play, with Pokémon able to use any mastered move in either Agile or Strong style, which will affect turn order and strengths of the moves at an additional PP cost. That control extends to how you manage your party as well. Evolution no longer happens automatically once a Pokémon has reached a certain level or other criteria in Pokémon Legends Arceus. Instead, you'll be told a Pokémon is capable of evolving, and then you choose when to pull the trigger. Your Pokémon also gain new moves passively too, with each one instead added to a kind of move library for each Pokémon. You can then switch them out at will, whenever you like, which adds an extra level of nuance to how you build out your party. Outside of completing that Pokédex though, there's an incredible story to be unravelled. It's surprisingly bleak at times, and not knowing where the narrative is taking you is such an invigorating change. Not having the Elite Four, or the Elite Four adjacent tournaments of Pokémon Sword and Shield, hanging there as that ultimate end is just as revolutionary for the series as shifting it to a more open world structure. There's no spoilers here, of course, but it involves such a diverse cast of characters that you'll come to seriously care about, with so much time spent with them that it allows developer Game Freak to carve out its most complex and nuanced individuals yet. However, it's worth noting that this is a game that is solely focused on the story, and as such is a majority solo experience. If you're looking for a competitive multiplayer title, this isn't it. While you can trade with other players, that's as far as the multiplayer goes, so many of you will no doubt knock a mark or two off the score for that alone. However, all in all, Pokémon Legends Arceus is a refreshing take on the Pokémon formula, stripping the game back to focus on the titular creatures with such great success. It's just let down by those graphics. We give it 4.5 stars.